Good evening, Libra. These have been some long-ass readings. They've been averaging 25 minutes. Cancer's was pretty short. But other than that, they've been long ones. And I started late, so it is just the wee morning of the hours. You know, I needed a break from the incense. Just kind of like how everyone needs a break from you. Whoo, Libra. Here's the thing. Look, Queen of Swords already coming up. We get it. You're next. But that's the thing. Next. Did you even let Virgo season happen? Or did you just say, wow, I can't wait for my birthday? Ask yourself that. Did you even, or are you just totally into your world, into you right now? And it's just funny. It's just funny. It's just like it's just been a vibe recently. And it's just a casual here and there. Notice this with such and such. Different signs. Everybody just unanimously kind of saying like, yikes, Libra. You are the bad guy. Yikes. Maybe you know that. It's starting to get to your ass. Yeah, you're the bad guy. I'm going to go and say it. Here's the thing. What's so funny? Taurus and Libra get along. Because guess what? Everyone thinks Taurus is the bad guy. But it's you. Isn't it? We're both ruled by Venus. So we get along. We know how to work each other. But actually, like, Taurus is just working. Not working you. Right? You're running them dry. Time to see it. But yeah, okay, when Taurus is the bad guy, we're the really bad guy. You know, the list. The villainous, long, dirty list of Taurus. I get that. And even in the Gemini reading, something came up where it's like, you're the bad guy, but you're not the villain. Was the tone, pretty much. Or like, bad behavior, not bad person. I'm not saying you're a bad person, Libra. I'm saying you're for sure the villain. Right now, at least. And it's because you're rushing. You're not being patient. You're not taking your turn. You're just... Because it's about to be Libra season. We all kind of get like that, but you didn't give anyone else enough time on that. And now nobody's gonna give a shit. You know what I mean? Do you? I think you do. And that's the thing, because it's weighing on you. 10 of Wands. It's exhausting. Because at the same time, you're still taking care of shit. And you're like, well, if everything's fucking handled, why is it such a big deal? Because Scorpio season is it's what we're really waiting for. I'm kind of joking. It's just Scorpio card. The real spooky shit. Right? The one everybody thinks. That's the other thing. I brought up Taurus just because, like, I was thinking Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus, and I was also, I often play the villain, and I've accepted that a long time ago. And so I was kind of relating, in a sense, to what I was saying for Libra, because it's just a vibe. It's kind of like everybody's been getting these, like, very subtle channeled messages this evening, and you can kind of tell with my speech will change very, very slightly if you are really paying attention when something is being channeled. My T's are softer. I don't know. It's very oddly specific to say, but you notice when it's something channeled. And also, I really legitimately needed a break from the incense, and it was just like, boop. Speaking of, So this started off harsh. I'm backpedaling a little bit because it felt so personal, and I'm like, yo, that was just the message. We still got cards. Okay, this is my job, that's theirs. But I mean, it's weighing on you at this point, Libra, and it is about to be Libra season. And because you got so excited and you got so, I almost said so far up your own ass, kind of egotistical energy. And I was talking about it today, like literally just today, battle of the egos in relationships, and going down the row of like of good matches. Okay. I don't want to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to say so much, but it's like some, I think it kind of does boil down to the masculine and feminine idea of the elements. It's not man and woman, but masculine and feminine. I think the masculine signs do better with the feminine signs rather than with another masculine sign. Whereas I think the feminines could really go either way in a sense, because it's a lot of like, when you think about what they provide. Okay, so we're talking like the masculines would be air and fire. So you right? And then the feminines are earth and water. And so you, Libra, you're air. And you, as much as you want to fly, it's like, whoop, get your ass back down here. Right? Said the earth sign. And you're like, hey, I had a good idea. I probably shouldn't have been just like, I was kind of flying off the handle. Thank you. Back down. Okay. Or it's ready to fly. Oh, Libra, would you guide me? Said the water signs. And Libra said, oh, yeah, I would love that. Let's go. Okay, so if you are dealing with another air sign or a fire sign, romantically or otherwise, I feel like it could be causing you some issues, but also like there's like this sense of abuse. And it's like non-physical. We're not channeling anything specific from anyone specific. It's very mental, though. And it's almost like you versus you, in a sense. And for some reason, everyone else is paying the price of it. Okay, that's literally the backstory of every villain ever, right? Just saying. Circling back. So you're thinking you're being spooky because you're like, no, just goofy. Wait, we're waiting for, chill out. Dial it back a little bit. So, damn, I was like, bottom of the deck is Scorpio, though. Okay, Scorpio season. This next month is going to go by in a flash, and you're going to be like, oh, damn it. I missed it. I didn't even celebrate my birthday. Oh, I didn't even like my energy. But yeah, well, maybe if you weren't being a vampire all this time, you'd have energy for yourself at the end of, and for your, you know what I'm saying? So got all excited about spooky season, then it was like, this is not even spooky. This is just, I want to say scary, but nobody's afraid of you. Killing you. You hate this. You hate all of this. It's like, I'm not telling you anything that you're shocked to hear, and I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You're just like, yeah, what do I do now? You're like, tell me something I don't know, please. That's like literally the whole point of this, isn't it? Yeah, let's see about it. Ten of Wands, oppression. We're not starting in the best place here, Libra. You are the oppressed and the oppressor. So no one feels bad. But the star, okay, Aquarius, something comes to you by surprise, because once you put yourself in focus, you're actually very surprised by shit of what's going on, or I almost said how you look for some reason. But weird kind of energy, right? But also Aquarius season is an air sign, and it's after Libra, like the next air sign after Libra. So you might have to wait for that feeling that you're looking for now. Might not come until like January. But it's also like, okay, so when I focus on myself, what is it that I see? Is another kind of resonating message. And then Six of Cups, pleasure. So it's about the feminine. It's about like if you're feeling like this, I'm going to tell you right now, it's your own fault. But also, like, what are you missing? It's probably cups and discs. Six of Cups pleasure, which is particularly yonic when you look up close to it, right? So very much the feminine, plus it's water. It's weird because I wasn't processing what these cards were, but I went in on the whole elements thing and the air and fire and water discs, right? And then the Princess of Discs. This is all about making an investment, but it's also representing the earth side, and it's the double feminine. So if you're really feeling like I can't fucking handle any of this anymore, like, first of all, well, why'd you do it? No one else can handle it either. The fuck you, like, what the fuck? But surprise, it's actually us that gets you through it. The feminines. You know what I'm saying? The water, the guiding, the grounding, like, that's what you're missing. Libra, you're backing yourself in a corner because you got into the battle of the egos with some rando. Like, you like lost sight of everything because you're just like, you got all this fire and air where it's just like gassing you up, but like not in the good way. In like this whole fucking way of like villainous rage where you're just like, I'm obsessed, I'm fixated, I'm like, you know, that you totally like forgot about. Maybe not necessarily your support system, but like the feminine's side of things, the pleasure and the I'm getting grounding is just grounding. But again, an investment. You're not nourishing in the places you should be, basically. I also feel like all the hand gesturing and the, you know, this is definitely about like, oh, whoa, man, maybe a little bit. And then also something more physical, tangible, I should say. But yeah, pleasure, lacking, surprise, that's all you needed. Was like anyway, I don't want to think about it. So Queen of Swords, again, your energy showing up like raging. It's this crazy rage thing going on with you, Libra. I don't really know. I don't really care. And it's this weird dynamic of like, again, balancing the masculine and the feminine in you, and it's just been too much. I just can't, like, fuck it. Shut up. It's like you telling your own thoughts to shut up, but you have to hear what they're saying to you at the same time. So Queen of Swords, right? You're like, I want it this way. I'm doing it that way. I'm doing this. This is my work. I'm gonna fucking head of my enemy. Sure. I'm on my throne. I got, like, I'm going. I'm in go mode. And then right under it is the Empress. And the Empress is totally opposite. It's that earth energy of like, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna watch over my shit. I'm gonna relax, but I'm gonna stay in control. I'm gonna be on top of it, but I'm also just gonna be on the sidelines for a bit. Okay. A whole bunch of face down cards, so we'll see how that works out for everyone. It's almost like, again, with this, like, the whole, like, you've been fixated on the wrong person. You're, like, maybe even taking it out on the wrong person. When in reality, it's you and the earthy. Okay? And we do have more cups, and we have some fire and whatnot, but it's look at your energy. Look at your energy compared to their energy. And I think the Libra-Taurus connection is a good reference point because they say that Libra and Taurus make very good friends and even good lovers. I think it's not, for Taurus at least, it's not as much emphasis as it is with the Cancer or Pisces thing, which I don't understand. My day air signs. I like air signs. But Taurus and Libra always work very well together. And again, I think it's because they're both ruled by Venus. So think of the contrasting elements between those two rather than the similarities, because the similarities are there, but you also took them for granted. So think about the differences, because we're going to see the results from it. And just know that you have the capacity to be a better version of yourself. But you're also kind of letting the villain thing play out. So we have the Queen of Discs. Could be your money at stake here, right? And the thing is, we have been talking about the Earth thing, so it could be an Earth sign. But this whole fucking attitude, obsession, ego trip could be based in work and stemming from work, where again, you're obsessing with like either like a very competitive coworker or like a very competitive position in general. You might be working for commission. You're like, I need to make these sales. Like getting obsessed, but getting your ego blasted, right? Battle of the egos is heavy emphasis. It's like, it's definitely a battle of the egos. So this is kind of about drawing back and being like, okay, back to basics. Like you need to be grounded, Libra. You're grounded. You're grounded for all of Libra season. Yep. And you can say, you can't tell me what to do. Who are you? I ain't grounded. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just speaking for everyone. Y'all are grounded. You're going to be like, damn, that wasn't as sweet as I wanted it to be. It's not as sweet as it was every other year of my life. And it's like, no, everybody gets one blasé birthday. Suck it. Okay? That's it. So it's time to get grounded, and it's time to see what you really value, and it's time to sit back. God damn it. Sit back and enjoy the view. Appreciate what you have, because look, you're obsessing. Whether if it's a job, if it's money, if it's, I don't know what it is, but this Leo thing here, it's either the person, the fire, the thing that's making you crazy, the battle of the egos, which this is a fire, and it's like the only two wands in the whole reading. That's why I was like, okay, clearly this feminine thing. I want to point this out. Cups, discs, cups, earthy, airy wands. So this situation is either with a Leo, like you work with a Leo, or something happened in Leo season that you still can't stop thinking about, or just like the job in general, that you're obsessing. But with this Three of Discs, it's very subtle, and you're kind of covering it up, or it's the money. It's like money that's got you so crazy, in a sense. I know we try not to use words like that, but I'm not calling so. It's a feeling, not a stigma. Okay, but I sometimes will mention the Three of Discs can be three streams of income, which is why with lust next to it, it's like you're obsessing about your money, you're obsessing about people paying you or something. Like, I don't fucking know, dude, but it's just not vibe. Like, no one's vibing with this whole shit. Let it go. Like, what even is it? No one knows, Libra. We are all under this like, it's like a weird, confused, like literally no one knows what's going on with you, but honestly, no one fucking cares. It's your own damn doing, right? Prince of Cups. Time for a new perspective. Time to start seeing what that water sign had to say. Kind of start to see the feminine side of things. Starting to enjoy the feminine a little more and pleasing the feminine a little more. Okay, so it could be a kid on the way. It could be a kid that you already have. It could be that you have a water sign kid. And you're like, and the kid's like, I'm not even having any fun, dude. Like, what the fuck? But I think it's more about your perspective. Coming down Ego Mountain, man, it ain't easy. Because sometimes you don't even realize you're there. And it's like, whoa. Good point. How do I get down? It's like, don't worry, we got you. Take the river down the mountain. Isn't that what I've been telling you? You're good. But it's just you're almost more worried about having to admit that you were wrong than actually feeling better. Like you'd rather be battling your ego than just being like disappointment, stagnant in the middle, kind of undecided, or just not thrilled. You're like, start over? Okay. Stay in the middle? Ugh. You like enjoy the extremist sort of energy, right? What's this? Universal hexagram. You know what? That's why the water sign is perfect. That's why the water sign is perfect. But what's up with the Queen of Swords is obviously you, but Knight of Discs, gain. You know, in the Leo reading, I was saying that the Queen of Swords was representing Leo standing up for themselves. So maybe you need to do the same thing and you'll really benefit from that and you'll really get a lot out of that. Maybe you need to stand up to me right now in the comments. Give it to me. Girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know me. Fuck you. And fuck everything you say. Fuck this stupid channel. Look, I already said it for you, Libra. No need to leave a vile comment. It's just not your turn. Even though it's supposed to be. Get with the energy. You'll get a lot from it. It's almost like cooperation is the vibe I'm getting. Like if you really want to get anything out of this, you better start cooperating and kind of seeing other sides of it. Kind of chilling in still waters, you know, because the water sign is still its own body, even if the wind controls its currents. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, there's still a zen. There's still like a point where you just relax. 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 What's going on here? The Hierophant. I told you the earth thing. It's like, hello. Okay, this is about sticking to the regiment, being the bishop, being the ancient wisdom, moving forward with pride in a way. Hierophant, right? I was just saying, in like the Leo reading, I think I was saying that I feel like because earth is a feminine element, we should have been the Empress, especially because the Aries and Taurus are in order, and then it's the Emperor and the Empress. Like, it just makes more sense. But we got the Hierophant, fucking uppity dude. It's also like the two sides of earth signs now, isn't it? You want this compassionate and poignant and composed woman in control, but also you forgot about this stubborn asshole. Duality. You can be different things without being the extremes. Okay, I think that's the lesson too. Knight of Discs, dude. That's earth. You need to get grounded. But when you stick to the plan, you'll see the payoff. And you will be up again. You will be winning again. Where they are. Interference, Eight of Swords. See, I spoke too soon. You gotta get grounded. You gotta get focused. You gotta pull back. You gotta I don't know what the fuck. But something's gonna come and interrupt your ass. It's probably you interrupting them. You see Taurus doing good over here, right? The Hierophant surrounded by the Empress and the Knight of Discs. Like, Taurus is totally fucking killing it. And your nosy ass is like, yeah, well, how can I benefit from this? You can't. You can't. You try to fucking do something about it. You try to interfere with their business. You try to fucking get in on it. You try to fucking go back and say, oh, you're great. You're great. So what do you got going on now? It's not yours. It's not for you. It's just like you missed it. You missed the boat. I've been thinking about that song so much the past couple days. Modest Mouse. And you carried it all so well. I don't really know the words. I make it up. I know we got a new position or something. And then Six of Discs, success. So the sooner you admit your failures, the sooner you can make up for them. With the earth energy, if there's not a Taurus in your life, I would attribute it to a job, or wherever your income comes from, or even, I was going to say, for some reason, a twin. If you're a twin it might be like you versus them. It could be a sibling that's an earth sign, or Taurus, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's almost like you are at this battle with another person and yet comparing yourself to someone else. So you're just in this weird thing right now, Libra. I'm telling you, nobody cares. Just like drop it, pretend like it never fucking happened, and like humble yourself. I don't know, like drop that. Figure this out. And look, what's this? 8 of Wands swiftness, 4 of Wands completion. As of right now, it's over. It's over. It's fucking over, dude. It's like you lost. Like this stupid battle of the egos, it's over. But it's because you're not acting on it. You're not doing anything about it. You're like letting this fucking burn you and fizzle you out and whatnot. It's just, I don't know. It's like such a weird energy. I feel like the Libra readings are usually a little more upbeat. And even if I get a little cutthroat, they're like pretty mild and jokey and cheeky, if you will. But this one is like, it's like, intense, like get out of here kind of thing. And maybe you're feeling that towards me, like, get out of here, you know, that's fine. But it's almost like if you don't act now, this is it. It's the end. Right? So your inaction or inability to address your emotions and all these different directions you're going in is just, okay, that's it. The cycle is complete. And where does that leave you? We do not care. 4 swords, truce. Cool. 4, truce. Coming to terms with it. Judgment, the Eon. Okay. The moon, Pisces. Libra. Adjustment. You don't fucking care either. Cool. Congratulations. I don't know what to tell you. This is basically like, at the end of the day, it just is all about you. Okay, so, yeah, that's it. It's like accepting what is, being very judgmental of it, kind of imagining the worst case scenario, and then like being like, well, I'm still the shit, even though like clearly. Good luck. Good luck this Libra season. Good luck this Libra season. Love you. Thank you for tuning in. That sucked, man. I'm sorry that I had to be like that. You know what I mean? The reading is the reading, but fuck boy energy. I don't know why I was shuffling. Ooh, Princess of Cups at the bottom. I don't know. You got a lot. It's like, it kind of reminds me of that. Am I the drama? Am I the villain? Yes. Yes, you are. If you want to keep doing that, that's fine. But people are going to continue to see their way out. So if all you need is you, that's cool. But if that is the case, peace out. That's like, all right. Probably shouldn't even post this. Anyway, good night. I love you all. Thank you. Again, fucking give it a thumbs down. Don't give a fuck. Bye.